Good evening, everybody. What's going on? Decided to play a little bit of Mountain Blade Warband, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that in just a second. But first off, shout out to Night Reaper, Notification Gang. What's good, bro? What's good, man? Good to see you, brother. How's your day been treating you? But yes, Mountain Blade Warband. Hello to everyone watching this live and all my future homies on YouTube. Appreciate y'all being here. Notification Gang. Sound off. But Mountain Blade Warband. So this game, been watching my boy Lyric, because, I mean, he's a pretty awesome streamer, to be honest. And he's been playing the sequel to this one, which I guess is coming to Xbox. And I was like, oh, really? Let me do a little research. And so apparently this one is still really awesome. And anyone who's been here for long enough knows I love RPGs. Been treating me all right. Excellent. Excellent, Reaper. Excellent. What's the game's been for today? More Diablo? But I digress. Yeah, it's an RPG, but I don't know too terribly much about this one. Let me unplug here. And then turn the controller back on. Audio. But I know essentially what it is you're like trying to build a kingdom, I think. See, but like you're starting as like a vagabond, you know, kind of like what anybody who watches when I do it on Dynasty Warriors Empires, I really love that one too. But I guess this is more of like Western, and I don't know. We'll see. I think it gets pretty in depth, but we'll see. I'm excited. I'm excited to check it out to see if this will let me know whether it'll be worth it to get Warband 2, because this one was cheap because it's been out for a bit. But you know, the next one will be full price. Mostly Minecraft and Skyrim finally left Keep. Yo, Night Reaper, since we've talked, I'm like dedicated. It is in my long-term goals to get a PC so I can play the best VR Skyrim I can with voice commands, and I'm gonna stream it. I'm so excited. I don't know when I'll do it. I don't know when I can do it, but I'm going to do it at some point. I might be like a 90-year-old man. I'll be like, yo, y'all remember Snowbody? Go check your notifications. I'm going live. But we're gonna make it happen. Oh, so I could play a tutorial. That's probably worth. I typically like to play a tutorial for two reasons. One reason, because obviously it's nice to learn the game. Two, a lot of times there's like achievements, or even more so, three, which is secretly really reason number one. Sometimes you unlock stuff. It could be banners, it could be who knows what. I don't know if you get necessarily a weapon that would unlock, but I think there's equipment and stuff in this game too. Like, it's pretty awesome from what I understand. So maybe let me look at options real quick before we get into this. I'm gonna turn this stuff down. Y'all let me know how it all sounds. I like my voice volume where it's at. I think it's a good volume for y'all if y'all can hear me all right. And I just want to make sure that the game is kind of down low enough for that. Like, if I'm talking to y'all back here, y'all still good? We Gucci? I'm gonna creak a little bit here, sorry. How about here? Is this cool? Because this is really where I should be sitting for my posture. Rip. I don't want to talk about it. Moving on. So, gamma battle size. Okay. Control block direction automatic. By right stick movement. I heard by inverse right stick movement. I feel like I would want it to be, like, if I'm swinging right, I think I'd want to move my controller stick right. I don't think I'd want to move right to swing left. I guess what that is you probably pull the sword back. Like, if you're going to strike, you probably pull it back and then whip it forward. So it's like you would pull it right and then whip it left. I don't know. I'm still going to do by right stick movement. Because I assume you press the button to block, use right stick, and then, because you're not going to just, like, be doing both at once, you know? We're not Ip Man. I don't assume. Advanced control automatic, or manual easy, manual hard. Can I turn damage to friends off? Oh, okay, so it's just, it puts it on easiest by default. Well, that's cool. I've heard this is pretty difficult. I'll leave it there then. But I would, you know, it'd have been kind of fun not to have to worry about hurting my own people. I don't mind cheating about that. Combat AI, campaign AI, combat speed. So it's just so hard that it puts it on easy mode. That's hilarious. I wonder how intense it gets when you put it on, like, you probably just can't make mistakes. Like, when you get to, because it's all about, like, this is, like, a very big, drawn-out, like, army building game, but, like, you're the soldier. It's very interesting. It's very, 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 very interesting. I can't wait to get into it. So let's, yo, could I have an Italian game? Bruh. Oh, no, that stinks. Spanish would still be cool. Ciao, miei amici. Vai, vai, non fermati, vai. Be fun. That's alright. We'll make an Italian campaign. Alright, so what do we got here? We got enable voice. What? Enable voice commands. Enable controller vibration. Report experience. Report casualties. Shot difficulty. Damage. Banner on friendly troops. Targeting reticle. Attack direction. That sounds cool. I don't want to disable any of that, and I don't want to invert that. Okay, so this all sounds good. So what do I need to do? Just back out? I don't have to hit any button to save it? Right, cool. I kind of like the menu design. It looks kind of nice. There's only that one tab. Music volume I think is good. How are we doing, y'all? Sounds good. Excellent. Beautiful. Love to hear it. I'm not going to mess with battle size, but that makes me very curious. Like, can you just... Is that, like, how many troops you see at one time? Is that, like, how many troops everyone gets? Or how many troops you bring into a battle? Like... Custom multiplayer load, start a new game. I think we're just going to the tutorial. Alright, let's do it. You approach a field where the locals are training with weapons. You can practice here to improve your combat skills. All the controls displayed are using the default scheme. Of course they are. Walk around the training field and speak with the fighters to practice various aspects of Mountain Blade combat. You can use left thumbstick to move around. To talk to a character, approach him until his name appears on your screen and then press Y. You can also use Y to pick up items, open doors, and interact with objects. Press B to exit the tutorial at any time you like. Well, let's just go ahead and knock these out real quick. It won't take too long. I got my staff. Walk around the training field and speak with the fighters. Let's go. Any kind of like little message bubbles above y'all? Novice fighter, hello there. We're polishing off our combat skills here with a bit of sparring practice. You look like... Excuse me, y'all. You look like you could... Hold on. Reset. Novice fighter. Hello there. We are polishing off our combat skills here with a bit of sparring practice. You look like you could use a bit of training. Why don't you join us and we can show you a few tricks. And if you need explanation of any combat aspects, just ask, and I will do my best to fill you in. I want to practice attacking. I want to practice... Alright, there are 4 principal directions for attacking. These are overhead swing, right swing, left swing, and thrust. Now, I will tell you in which direction to attack from, and you must try to do the correct attack. Use right thumbstick while you press the right trigger to specify attack direction. For example, to execute an overhead attack, move right thumbstick up. At the instant you press right trigger. The icons on your screen will help you do the correct action. Let's begin then. I am ready. That's cool. I didn't realize that we were so much. Alright, right thumbstick. Gotcha. Because I changed it. Interesting. Yeah, I guess we could just make that normal then. Very good. You've learned how to attack from any direction you want. If you like, we could try this again or move to a different exercise. I want to practice blocking with my weapon. Unlike a shield, blocking with a weapon, you can only stop attacks coming from one direction. For example, if you block up, you will deflect overhead attacks, but you can still be hit by side swings or thrust attacks. Press left trigger to block. I'll now attack you with different types of strokes, and I will wait until you do the correct block before attacking. Try to do the correct block as soon as you can. This practice is easy to do with automatic block direction setting, which is default. If you go to the options menu and change control of block direction to by right stick movement, you'll need to manually choose block directions. This is much more challenging, but makes the game much more interesting. This practice can be very useful if you use manual blocking. Let's begin then, I'm ready. I think I did manual. Oh, nice. Let's go. That's cool. Good, you were able to block my attack successfully. You may repeat the practice to try to get faster each time until you're confident in your defense skills. Do you want to have another go? No, I think I'm done for now. Alright, well, what about sparring practice though? Do I do that with you? Let's do sparring. Sparring is an excellent way to prepare for actual combat. We'll fight each other with non-lethal weapons now until one of us falls to the ground. You can get some bruises, of course, but better that than being cut down by the real thing. In the real thing, whatever. Oh! Well, there you go. Speed bonus, speed bonus. Let's go. Hey, that was good sparring. You defeated me, but next time I'll be more careful. Do you want to have another go? No, that was enough for me. Alright, talk to me again if you change your mind. And I don't ever want to hear you talking nonsense to me again, you understand? You know who the master is here. Okay. Son of a bitch. Alright. Oh, you could go first person. Oh, that's awesome. It's interesting that you do the direction first, but I can get used to that. Do I have stamina? So I can just keep being a freaking ninja? Badass. Alright. I don't know what I'm doing with my life, though. I see people on horses. I keep clicking that to sprint. Do I have a sprint? Is sprinting a thing? Is it like one of the bumpers? Oh, archers. What's up, dudes? I almost died. We're not going to talk about it. Hello, my friend. Hey, I'm trying to practice here. Go talk with the archer trainer if you need guidance about ranged weapons. It's like I almost shot you, you dummy. Where's the... over here, I'm sure. He doesn't look like much of an archer, but I'll take your word for it. Good day to you, young fellow. I spend my days teaching about ranged weapon to anyone that is willing to learn. If you need a tutor, let me know, and I'll teach you how to use the bow, the crossbow, and the javelin. Yes, show me how to use these ranged weapons. Alright, your first training will be in bowmanship. The bow is a difficult weapon to master, but once you are sufficiently good at it, you can shoot quickly and with great power. Go pick up the bow and arrows you see over there now and shoot those targets. Alright, I am ready. Hello? Oh, you're practicing, huh? Huh? Yeah? How's it going, huh? I don't actually know what I'm doing. Ah, there we go. Oh. Oh, that, rip. I don't talk about it. We're fine. Like the big golden arrow, too. The size of the target reticle indicates your accuracy. Press and hold down right trigger until the reticle shrinks down to minimum size. Release right trigger when the reticle is at its smallest. If you wait too long, the reticle will expand again. Yeah, I see that. That's very weird. Why would it expand again? So you have to make so it's like at its smallest size here. So hold down when it's at its smallest size and then release. So you have to be really good about when you draw it, you release it. Oops. And you're aiming in the right place. You have shot all the targets. Now talk to the trainer again. Not bad at all. You seem to have grasped the basics of archery. Now try to do the same thing with a crossbow. Take the crossbow and the bolts over there and shoot those 3 targets. The crossbow is much easier to shoot with compared to the bow, but you need to reload after each shot. I am ready. I want to shoot this one first person. Let's go. Gotcha. Okay, so the second right trigger reloads it, and you let go. Makes sense. Thunk. You've shot all the targets. Now talk to the trainer again. Good. You didn't have too much difficulty using the crossbow either. Next, you will learn to use throwing weapons. Pick up the javelins you see over there and try to hit those 3 targets. Alright. Javelin time. Same principle. Huta! Huta! What? Excuse me. Oh, it's way better than first person. It's way more accurate. Alright. Well, with that, you have received the basic skills to use all 3 types of ranged weapons. The rest will come with practice. Train each and every day, and in time you'll be as good as the best marksman in Caladia. Now, you can go talk with the melee fighters or the horsemanship trainer. If you haven't done so already, they can teach you important skills too. Appreciate you, Arch Trainer. Now, where is the horsemanship guy? Because it looks like, from the looks of it, it's not the guy riding. Do I have a map? Negative. Do I have a sword? Let's go. Flip him away. No. We gotta learn how to be a horseman. That's a dummy. This is the horsemanship trainer. What's up? Riding trainer. Good day! I have come here for some riding practice, but my old bones are aching badly, so I decided to give myself a rest today. If you'd like to practice your horsemanship, you can take my horse here. The exercise would be good for it. Yes, I'd like to practice riding. Good. Now I will give you a few exercises that will teach you riding and horseback weapon use. Your first assignment is simple. Just take your horse for a ride around the course and go as slow or as fast as you like. Come back when you feel confident as a rider, and I'll give you some tougher exercises. Alright, I'm ready. Let's go. Out the way, lad. Alright, you ready? I'm gonna smack this one. Oh, I missed. He pokes with it, okay. I think the sword's more of a slash. Let me get this one. Oh! Watch out. I think I got it. Nice. Let's see if I can get up from the other side. You finished the exercise successfully. Let's go. Let's go. I am now a master trainer. This horse and I are now best friends, my friend. How much do you want for him? See? He doesn't want to stay here. I'm sorry. I hope you enjoyed the ride. Now we move on to something a bit more difficult. Grab the lance. You see over there and ride around the course, hitting each target at least once. Alright, I'm ready. Alright, let's go. Strike the next dummy that has an arrow on top of it. Do I have to, like, attack with this? Okay. I thought there was something about the lance that was automatic, that I kept it automatic. But whatever. Alright, let's go. Look at the next one. Oh, it has the arrow on top of it. I can't just strike any of them, huh? Cool. Would this be easier? I feel like this would be easier. Yo, what up? Aaron, thank you so much for hitting that follow button. Coming to chill on the chillest side of Twitch. Appreciate you. Welcome to the army. Can you do a lot? Can you clean? Can you cook? Bing. Deliver 21 damage. That's right. Don't you forget. Come here. I'm gonna get you again. This is very complex. I'm not a good cavalry person. Rip. Rip the dream. I'll never be a king this right. Got him. Headshot. Maybe there's hope for me yet. Delivered 2 damage. That wasn't my best one. That wasn't my best one. We can't get cocky. We gotta stay humble. Oh, I'm sorry, Money. What's good, bro? I'm just lost in this game right now. Yo, R3 to zoom, bud. Oh, sick. Oh, dude, Money, you're beautiful. Yes, I am brand spanking new to the game. You can pull back and strike and hold until ready to release. Ah, once it is held in front of you, like that, it's couched and does mad damage. Ah, Money, I appreciate you. How you doing, Money? Yeah, I'm brand spanking new. So I can just chill like this all day long and then pow. But then can it just stay out? Or when it's out, that's when it's doing mad damage, right? Oh, okay. Bring her around. Sorry, horse, I'm sorry. I'm new at this. Zoom in. Going for the kill. Bah! Oh, I didn't get him. Oh, I thought that looked so clean. Alright, this is the one. For a king and for a country! Oh. Got him. Perfect. Golden. No, P-bro. Oh, snap. Nice. Just run into him? Gotcha. Oh, not that one though. Run into these guys. Ah, for sure. Appreciate you. You have now finally finished the exercise successfully. Go on back to the train. Hello, my friend. Yes, I am now a master lancer of sorts. I won't talk about it. Good! You have been able to hit all the targets on horseback. That's no easy feat for a starter. Thanks, feel a little bit better now. Your next challenge will be using a bow and arrows to shoot at the archery targets by the road. You need to put an arrow to each target to consider yourself successful. Alright. I'm ready. Yo! Yep, just like that. I see. Good strats. Alright, shoot the archery targets that has the arrow on top of it, of course. Okay, so where are you? Alright. Let's go. You gotta stay aware on the field, my man. This is war. Rip the dream. Am I aiming at that guy? What are you doing, bro? It's not that guy's fault. Alright, I want to do this in first person. I feel like I would want to do archery in first person. I'm sure there's situations where you need to be able to see everything, but for the most part. Oh, I thought so. Rip the dream. Back of the head's as good as the front of the head, right? There it is. I feel you, I feel you. The bow is quirky, but I like that it's quirky. It adds an interesting element to it. You've completed all the tutorials. Do you wish to leave now? Yes, I think I do. Alright. Oh, I'm so excited. Hold on, let's revel in that moment of having a new game that I've never played before. That I haven't seen very much on. It's the best. Oh, don't have to hit right trigger at all. Yo, hey, money. I didn't do that bad, though, did I? Riding on my horse. That wasn't too bad, was it? That makes sense. I was kind of wondering. I was like, dude, the archery's kind of bad. But that makes sense, because I just don't have the skill up yet. Once you get the skill up, it gets super accurate, huh? That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, let's do it. If there's a cutscene, I might mute myself. So if y'all are talking, I don't want you to think I'm ignoring you. Alright. Let's start the game. Hint 5. You can give orders to your party while in battle. Oh my gosh. What, there's voice commands in this, I heard? For the lance. No, I totally get it. Welcome, adventurer, to Mountain Blade Warband. Before beginning the game, you must create your character. Remember that in the traditional medieval society depicted in the game, war and politics are usually dominated by male members of the nobility. That does not, however, mean that you should not choose to play a female character or one who is not of noble birth. Male nobles may have a somewhat easier start, but women and commoners can attain all the same goals, and in fact, may have a much more interesting, if more challenging, early game. Interesting. Well, I think I'm going to play a male. You were born years ago in a land far away. Your father was an impoverished noble, a traveling merchant, a veteran warrior, a hunter, a steppe nomad, a thief. So, I think I should be a noble. Because even if they're broke, even if I have no rights to anything, I could eventually become a king. No cutscene? Ah, feels bad. Feels bad. Female can be rough. Interesting. Interesting. Does no one respect you? Do people always try to fight you? I think I'm gonna go an impoverished noble. You came into the world a son of declining nobility, owning only the house in which they lived. However, despite your family's hardships, they afforded you a good education and trained you from childhood for the rigors of aristocracy and life at court. And you started to learn about the world almost as soon as you could walk and talk. You spent your early life as a page in a nobleman's court, a craftsman's apprentice, a shop assistant, a street urchin noble, a stepchild. Interesting. So I have to imagine that this involves affecting your skills, right? Does a page make you more diplomatic? A page kind of sounds, I don't know, that kind of sounds lame. But then at the same time, that's cool back in that day, I guess, because you're actually getting to learn a lot of cool stuff, so you're in the know of things. Craftsman's apprentice sounds kind of cool. A shop's assistant, I guess, maybe you'd make a bunch of money. Yeah, this determines your starting skills. Yeah, it makes sense, money. That totally makes sense. And your social standing. I wonder if I should just do the page, because probably if you're a page at a nobleman's court and this is medieval society, that probably helps you a lot. You probably get some kind of kickbacks for that. But a craftsman's apprentice, depending on what the crafting is like in this game, I would imagine you become good at the crafting, which is kind of cool. Oh, a Knight's Apprentice? That would be cool. Which one's a Knight's Apprentice? A page? Okay, well, yeah, I mean, if a page is what you can be like, because I mean, you have to start somewhere, right? No crafting. Oh, Craftsman's Apprentice. Oh, you know what? I was kind of feeling the Craftsman's Apprentice anyway. And I don't want to just pick everything just to have the best start and not be cool, you know? Let's do a Craftsman's Apprentice. Page. Oh, no! Oh, gosh. I'm so torn now. I think I'm feeling the Craftsman's Apprentice. No crafting. Do page. Oh, is that what you're saying? They're all good for different stuff. I hear you. I don't know. I think I'm gonna do a Craftsman's Apprentice. Just because theoretically I'm gonna have to like fight all these, a Noble Craftsman's Apprentice. I can go back if I don't like this. Alright, let's do it. As a boy growing out of childhood, you apprenticed with a local craftsman to learn a trade. After years of hard work and study under your new master, he promoted you to journeyman and employed you as a fully paid craftsman for as long as you wished to stay. Then as a young adult, life changed as it always does, and you became a squire. A troubadour, a university student, a goods peddler, a smith, a game poacher. I think a squire sounds cool. Weird that you do it in your adulthood, though. I feel like that's kind of a thing that you do when you're younger. What does a page give you? Is that worth it? Should I do that instead of craftsman? Gives you stuff to sell. That's kind of interesting. I don't really know what the economy looks like, but I guess that'll help me get a foothold. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Squire for sure. Whatever. You know what? Worst case scenario, it takes 10 seconds to make a new game if I really break it by being Craftsman's Apprentice for some reason. Through the distinction felt sudden to you somewhere along the way, you became a man, and the whole world seemed to change around you. When you were named squire to a noble at court, you practiced long hours with weapons, learning how to deal out hard knocks and how to take them, too. You were instructed in your obligations to your lord, and out of your duties to those who might one day be your vassals. But in addition to learning the chivalric ideal, you also learned about the less uplifting side. Old warrior stories of ruthless power, politics, and betrayals and usurpations, of men who used guile as well as valor to achieve their aims. But soon everything changed, and you decided to strike out on your own as an adventurer. What made you take this decision was personal revenge. The loss of a loved one, wanderlust, being forced out of your home, lust for money and power. Wanderlust is kind of a weak one, but at the same time, like, I just kind of want to experience the game. I don't want to, like, be pursuing some trooper or something like that, or, like, have something that's going to come back and try to get I'm in debt or something, you know? They're all good, yeah, I dig it. So let's do Wanderlust. Only you know exactly what caused you to give up your old life and become an adventurer. You're not even sure when your home became a prison, when the familiar became mundane, but your dreams of wandering have taken over your life. Whether you yearn for some faraway place or merely for the open road and the freedom to travel, you could no longer bear to stay in the same place. You simply went and never looked back. Makes zero difference. Become an adventurer and ride to your destiny. You have been awarded the right to carry a banner. Your banner will signify your status and bring you honor. Which banner do you want to choose? Yeah, I kind of like this one. How many is there? Is this it just this first page? No, next page. Alright, hold on. What do we got going on here? This is kind of cool. Kind of weird at the same time. That's cool. It's like intense. The boars. Oh, that's kind of cool right there. Oh, you know what? That's not bad either. There's a couple cool ones. Jeez. Interesting. Ooh, I like that one. Interesting. It's kind of cool. Interesting. It's kind of nice. It's kind of interesting. Kind of simple. I use the sun or the black scorpion for my banner. Where's the black scorpion? That sounds cool. The sun. I kind of like these three. They're simple, but they're kind of cool, you know? Or this one's cool. That's kind of nice. We follow the white flame. Artisan! Artisan. It's so good to see you. How are you, Artisan? Bro! Oh, the scorpion does look cool. I see why you use it. Dude, that looks crazy. That's kind of cool, actually. There's something just like poetic about just the white and the one black figure. With the bow. The only thing I don't like is it kind of looks like he's running away, you know? You don't want your whole thing to be about running away. I like how simple that is. That looks like frickin' Anthem, though. I'm good, how are you? Well, I'm really good. I'm excited about this game. I don't know what I'm really about to get myself into, but I think it's gonna be fun. I might just get murked and hate my life, but... Yo! I kind of want to get the dog. Oh, that one looks pretty slick. Gosh, there's so many cool ones. All right, guys. Well, you know, this stream is going to be looking at banners. It's going to be a 24-hour stream, and then I'll see y'all tomorrow when I actually play the game. No, I'm just kidding. I'll figure it out quick. I'll make a decision quick. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Don't run away from me. Appreciate y'all viewing. Y'all are beautiful. Everybody watching now and everybody watching in the future on YouTube. Appreciate y'all. But I'll figure it out. Ooh, look at this one. This one looks cool too. If you were doing something with like, I don't know if there's anything C based here, but like if you had some kind of like a C base or something, if that's how this works. All right, and then back to the beginning. So those are cool, but I don't think those can compare to some of the other ones we saw. That's cool, but I don't know. Anything with birds like that kind of makes me think too much of like the Nazi stuff. I ain't about that life. Okay, 24-hour banners. Let's go. Let's go through and analyze every one. Yeah, right. Like spend how many pages was there? Was there like 4 or so, 5 or so? Let's mathematically work this out. Okay. The dog one's kind of hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a sucker for my puppy dog. It might be funny to have the dog as the banner. I do like this one. It's just too funny. I don't know. I'm a goofball for doing it, but I'm doing it. Okay. Tutorial. Now enter your name and distribute your attribute skill and weapon points. I love RPG so much. My god, I do not have time to type that much, lol. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. It's just, you know, the process of an RPG, making the character coming up in the background. Fagissimo. Now enter your name and distribute your attribute skills and weapon points. You can go through various elements on the screen to learn how each one will affect your character. Alright, awesome. Oh my gosh, what? Is it going to tell me what they all do? Oh, please, yes. Alright, Iron Flesh. Each point to the skill increases hit point by +2, okay. Power Throw. Each point to this skill increases throwing damage by 10%. Okay. Power Draw. Lets characters use more powerful bows. Each point to this skill, up to 4 plus power draw requirement for the bow, increases bow damage by 14%. Shield. Reduces damage to shield by 8% per skill level and improves shield speed and coverage. Oh, so you take damage through your shield, huh? Or your shield just gets beat up. Improves your running speed. It reduces damage and accuracy penalties for archery and throwing weapons from horseback. This skill increases the amount of loot obtained by 10% per skill level. Every day, each hero with this skill adds some experience to every other member of the party whose level is lower than his or hers. Experience gain goes at 0, 4, 10, 16, 23, 30, 38, 46, 55, 65, 80 personal skill. Interesting. Tracking. Tracks become more informative. Party skill. Tactics. This is where it gets interesting. So many skills. Yeah, right? Every 2 levels of this skill increases starting battle advantage by 1. Oh, that's cool. What is a battle advantage? Pathfinding. Party map speed is increased by 3% per skill level. Spotting. Party seeing range is increased by 10% per skill level. Inventory management. Increases inventory capacity plus 6 per skill level. Oh, I bet you that's important later. Wound treatment. Party healing speed is increased by 20% per level of the skill. Surgery. Each point to the skill gives a 4% chance that a mortally struck party member will be wounded rather than killed. Well, 4% is not much. We should probably avoid trying to get people killed first and save scum if I can. Heroes regain 5% per skill level of hit points lost during mission. Ooh. It doesn't say more, it says period gives 5%. That sounds useful. Engineer. This skill allows you to construct siege equipment and to fief improvements. Fife? Improvements more efficiently. Which is probably because I had the craftsman, right? I like it. Oh, and is my power strike too because I was a craftsman? And that's why I'm a weapons master too? And that's why my writing's good? Yo, I'm about that life. I'm about that life. Yeah, so what else do we have? Persuasion. The skill helps you to make other people accept your point of view. It also lowers the minimum level of relationship needed to get NPCs to do what you want. Personal skill. That seems important. Prisoner management. Every level of this skill increases maximum number of prisoners by 5. I bet you that skill's like fairly important. Every level of this skill reduces your trade penalty by 5%. That should probably just tags. Every point adds +1 to hit points. The following skills cannot be developed beyond 1/3 of strength. Iron Flesh, Power Strike, Power Throw, Power Draw. Oh. Squire. Surgery is... Oh, which one's surgery? Only a 4% chance though, right? That seems like it's never going to go off. Statistically impossible. Squire, that's why. Oh, duh, Squire, not Craftsman. I'm goofy. That's where I learned how to be the horseman and the weapons guy. I mean, I'm interested if you really think so. Yeah, you can slave trade for mad money. It makes sense. And it's probably accepted because it's medieval times, right? Like they're just prisoners of conquering kingdoms. Oh, what does this say? Each point gives 5 weapon points and slightly increases movement speed. The following skills cannot be developed beyond 1/3 of agility. Weapon Master, Shield Athletics, Riding, Horse, and Archery Leading. Oh, so I gotta get my agility up if I want to get my riding any higher. So that'll probably be important in the future. Every point to intelligence immediately gives 1 extra skill point. The following skills cannot be developed beyond 1/3 of intelligence: Trainer, Tracking, Tactics, Pathfinding, Spotting, Inventory Management, Wound Treatment, Surgery, First Aid, Engineer, and Persuasion. Charisma. Each point increases your party size limit by +1. The following skills cannot be developed beyond 1/3: Charisma, Prisoner Management, Leadership, and Trade. So, cool that we've got 1 in Trade. We've got 6 points to use. So I hear what you're saying. Surgery is essential, because probably if you put a bunch of points into Surgery, it starts becoming more... Well, hold on, let me look at this. Covers the usage of one-handed weapons. Covers the usage of one-handed swords, axes, and blunt weapons. Cool. Two-handed weapons. Covers the usage of two-handed weapons. Two-handed swords, great axes, and mauls. Whoop. Covers usage of pole weapons like spears, lances, staffs, etc. Covers usage of bows, crossbows, and throwing weapons. Interesting. That's kind of a bummer that they're on their own spot. But I guess these essentially are too. It's just the difference between what type you want to use. Alright, tell you what, I'm going to get a glass of water and think about this real quick, and then come back and pick the skills. So I'll be right back. Give me just a second. That's a good point, because if I'm a little faster with pathfinding, that's smart. I'll be able to get away from them. That's real smart. I like that. Surgery, I decided, because I'm probably not going to have party members right away, and even if I do, they're probably not going to be that great. I decided I'm going to put it in the back of my mind. Is kind of like, that'll be like, I'll get a little bit strong on my character, get a little bit of troops, get some parties, and then start pushing into surgery, you know? As soon as I get the guys that's worth it. I think heroes regain 5% skill level of hit points lost during the mission. I think that's important. So I'm going to get that. I think persuasion's important. And I think... so you don't get your ass captured. Well, money, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. It's a good friend that keeps you from being taken prisoner by hostile enemies. Nice looking out. Yeah, I mean, archery and all that stuff sounds cool, but like I feel like I'm probably gonna have to go melee to start off and then like build up to archery because it's just so much higher, you know? But there's nothing wrong with that. I kind of like this tactics thing, but I don't really know what it means. But I've got 1 point in it, so let me just do that. Let's do... oh, like, should I put something in over here, maybe? Oh, I have 4 attribute points. Oh, snap. So I just have 4 points anyway. So, intelligence is cool. But I bet having just a bit of those skills is going to be powerful. Adds 1 point to hit points. The following skills cannot be developed. 5 weapon points. And slightly increases movement speed. I feel like strength, agility, and charisma, and maybe 1 more in agility. Or maybe 1 more in strength for hit points. Yo, what you mean, Pete? What is that, Patu? Trade and looting would be useful. Yeah, I feel you on that. Like, I feel like I'll probably get looting when I'm like, I've like leveled up a little bit more, but I totally feel you on that. And then I've got 1 in trade, so I'm hoping that 1. But I don't know, I might... I want to make sure my guy's strong. And I can win battles first, and if I don't win battles, I'll heal up. Which is intelligence. That's the way that you heal up more. Oh, it gives you more skill points too, though. Ah, you right. You right, though. Dat gum, dat gum. 1 each. Okay. 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 So... but I have to get it up to 9 in order to increase my first aid, because it can only be a 3rd. Interesting. I mean, here's the thing. If I don't get hit, I don't need strength, right? But I'm gonna need strength eventually to, like, mess people up. I can already ride a tier 3 horse, which is sick. My weapon damage is already a lot. Oh, charisma is only prison management, leadership, and trade. Probably important, but I don't know if I'll waste any points on that. I could go 9 intelligence and then 1 strength. Yeah, I wonder how important it'll be like in the long run compared to everything else. Like I feel like it's good quality of life, but I don't know if it's good at competing against everything else, you know? But I hear what you're saying. I think I'm gonna do it. I think we're gonna get highly intelligent about this. I like how well I was like, I don't need any intelligence. And then I think strength for... All it does is add to hit points though. Whereas this gives 5 weapon points. And slightly increases movement speed. And the cool thing about that is I could really start developing one of the like archery's crossbows throwing and have that as my offhand or something probably. Because I would like to do that eventually, I think. I feel like archery's pretty cool, but I wonder if crossbows is the better way to go. Because I think in medieval times crossbows were superior. Shorter range, but superior. Oh, really, P2? Oh, yo, P2, you're beautiful. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Done. Gotcha. Gotcha. Makes sense. So, trade penalty. I don't think first aid's worth it to go again, but I think it's good that I've opened up that 3rd level. I think pathfinding might be the one to go with. Because then I'm just a little bit faster, which helps me do everything better, you know? What were the other ones we were talking about? Looting. Increases the amount of loot obtained by 10% per skill level. I mean, I might throw one in there. Trainer. Oh, you know what? I bet you this wouldn't be bad. Just a little bit. Because you just kind of passively level up your army. Crossbows are not useful horseback? Okay, well then yeah, that kind of answers that, because I'll probably want to do archery from horseback. Probably not at first by any means, but probably eventually. I do too, Money. It's cool. And it's always cool when you find people who are like actually like, no, like, hey, you know, here's what I know. Like, boom, this is all the stuff. Like, here's all the information that's useful, you know? People aren't just like, you have to go pure strength, pure blah blah blah, you know? It's like, no, here, look, listen, this is, you'll need this, like, this is gonna be useful, like, put it up. It's like the you're like the warriors who have already been on the journey, you know? And it's like, yes, trust me, take this with you, you'll need this. Get a sword, yep. You'll need a lantern as well, my friend. Someone else I follow is streaming the second one right now. Yo, people are playing the second one. I guess maybe it's gonna come to Xbox soon, so I'm like, alright, I'm kind of, I mean, I didn't know this game existed. This game's awesome. Alright, let's see. Tracks become more informative. I'm very interested in this. I'm very, very interested in this. Trainer is amazing, but less useful early. Light crossbow can be useful for horseback. I have way too many hours on Warband, lol. Yeah, exactly, right? Like, could probably have a small degree in, a small, like, certification in Warband. Enough time spent to have, like, a 4-year college education or something. Yo, I dig it. I dig it. And, gosh, when a game like this gets made, we have to spend that kind of time on it to, like, pay homage to the creators, you know, and let people know that, like, we like this. Like, please make it big, make it epic, make it awesome, make it in depth. Ah, gosh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm glad y'all are here though, because like I don't really know exactly how to go into it because I didn't want to spoil too much, you know, but I'm sure this can go real bad real quick. So trainer, not super useful early on. I don't know how useful it is to go tracking. My movement speed, that could be useful for like outrunning people trying to chomp me down, right? I don't know. Let's see. Tactics, inventory management. Surely I'll have enough for just to start out in my inventory. Tracking is not useful in my opinion. Okay, well there you go. 11 days on this game in like 6 months. 2,000 plus battles. That's ridiculous. But not ridiculous, it's beautiful. So does tracking not give you, I could go another one into prison management. I like how my leadership is already at 3 too. That's sick. Well, tell you what. Yes, exactly. What is pris management? Oh, prison management? Gotcha. You really need that info? Gotcha. Yo, I like information. Alright, I'm wasting the skill. I'm sorry. I'm interested. I can't avoid it. I can't. Okay. Tracking. I kind of want to go training for the other one. No, I'd get it, money. I just, for some reason, I was like, like prism? Prisoner. Yo, I think I'm going to go trainer, too. I know it's a little bit of a generalist make, but I like kind of a generalist. I get to see a lot of aspects. So, my name, but of course, you already know the name. Snowbody. Noble Snowbody. Snowbody here. I've still got an attribute point. And I've got weapon points. I'm gonna go... agility. And then I'm gonna go... I think archery sounds cooler to me than crossbows and javelins. So I'm gonna go archery. Trainer will get OP later on. Just wait. Alright, bet. I'm excited. I've got one in prisoner management. I'm probably going to level up prisoner management pretty quick. But I have to imagine at the very beginning I'm not going to take a bajillion prisoners, you know? Like, but it's definitely going to be needed, and I want to have the ability to take some just in case it comes about, you know? But then I'll spec into that as it goes up. So I think I should take advantage of the weapon points to make my one-handed even better. I typically like going sword and board myself, so I'll probably go one-handed. And then I like archery, so I'll probably go archery. So let's at least go here. And then let's maybe go... And then maybe... What did I miss? Easiest early money for something you're gonna do anyway. Prisoner? Ah, makes sense. Pole arms are iffy, just FYI. Archery gets extra damage for headshots, but early aim is so bad. Yo, what up? Is that a lane? What's good? I think I should probably, early on, I should probably get my one-handed weapons higher. Because I'm probably not going to spec... Oh, well, perfect. So that's the max I can get it up to. Well, that actually... I love that. And then put one in archery. Okay. Give me 1/2 more second, and then let's actually launch this thing. Yeah, I hear you on that, Lady Elaine. I hear you on that. What is up? Next time to pick a starting faction, bud. Ooh! Weapon Master determines if you can put up a weapon skills with points. They also go up over time, so I never put much into it. Oh, that makes sense. Like, as you use them, they go up. That's cool. I love that. Tutorial. Adjust your character's face using the buttons and the sliders. To rotate the head, use right thumbstick. You can also zoom in and out with right thumbstick by holding down left bumper. How you doing, Lady Elaine? Okay. Well, I feel bad. My guy, the graphics aren't that bad. I mean, they're not, you know. Kind of feel like I need a big beard, you know, kingly beard. What are our options? Let's see. Maybe. Oh, there we go. Hair color. There we go. So brown to blonde and a little bit of ginger. That's awesome, Mongolian haircuts. Typically, I'm not one for like the Ronin knot, but like since this is medieval times, it's not bad, and it's very like Viking. I feel like I'm getting to like my ancestors, my roots. Doing fine as usual. Yo, that's good to hear. That's good to hear, especially in these trying times. I'm glad to hear it. Age, he's a young lad. He's a young lad, ready for the world. Ready to find himself in battle. The face is looking good to me. I mean, I don't know if like I really need to mess with much. I might change the eye color if I could, but I'm not super worried about it. Skin's looking good. Sure, sure. All right. Are you talking to my kingdom? Are you talking to my kingdom? Oh, he's got a. Why do you have a. Sir, why do you have a crossbow? I put up archery. Oh well, that's fine. I'm sure we'll be fine. I usually hit randomize till something sticks, lol. Nice. Makes sense. Well, this is SnowbodyHere. First of his name in the land of Mountain Blade. Let's not hit reset. Alright, let's go. You hear about Calradia, a land torn between rival kingdoms battling each other for supremacy. A haven for knights and mercenaries, cutthroats and adventurers, all willing to risk their lives in pursuit of fortune, power, or glory. In this land which holds great dangers and even greater opportunities, you believe that you may leave your past behind and start a new life. You feel that finally you hold the key of your destiny in your hands, free to choose as you will, and that whatever course you take, great adventures will await you. Drawn by your stories, you hear about Calradia and its kingdoms. You join a caravan to Praven in the kingdom of Swadia. Oh yeah, Praven. I like Praven and Swadia. Join a caravan to Rayvaden in the kingdom of the Vagirs. Interesting. Join a caravan to Tolga in the Kerrigit Khanid. We can't go there because I can't pronounce it. Take a ship to Sargoth in the kingdom of the Nords. Ooh, the Nords, huh? Take a ship to Jelkala in the kingdom of the Rodux. Oh, take a ship. Interesting, instead of a caravan. Join a caravan to Shariz in the Saranid Sultanate. So, factions. Nord, Vikings, Vagir, Russian Sultanate, Persians. Dox and Swadia are like England and Italy or something. Huh. Vagirs are more like Rush. Gigers are Mongols. Nords are Vikings. Rodux are based on Italy, I think. Oh, that's cool. Khanate is Mongols. Oh, that's cool the Mongols are in here. That very much interests me. But I feel like a Nord start or a Mongol start would be tough, and I think English would be kind of fun. I'm feeling Praven and Swadia. Saranid in the Middle East, that's also cool. That's also interesting. What else? Awesome. Cool. Well, thank y'all for that information. Ah, that's so tough because the Nords does sound good. But I'll be the guy. Have y'all seen, what's the show? What's it called? I don't think it's Kingdom. I think it's the other one. But it's the one where the, like, Viking guy goes to England. Join a caravan to Praven in the kingdom of Swadia. Let's set sails. set sails as the roof of the caravan. Oh, you don't pick sides yet, just starting position. Perfect. I love Nords, but every faction has good units. Yeah, I mean, they all sound cool, honestly. And I'd be interested to see what the Italy stuff looks like. I don't know if I actually know that in history. I bet you I've seen it and I just don't realize that that's them. You came by caravan through the heartland of Calradia. Green shoots of wheat and barley and oats are beginning to push through the dark soil of the rolling hills, and on the lower slopes of the snow-capped mountains, herds of cattle and sheep are grazing on the spring grass. Occasionally, too, you catch the sight of one of the great war horses that are the pride of the Swadian nobility. The land here is rich, but also troubled as the occasional burnt-out farm bears witness. You keep a wide berth of the forest where desperate men have taken refuge, and is some relief when you crest the ridge and catch a sight of the great port of Praven, its rooftops made golden by the last rays of the setting sun. Yo, I'm happy with my choice. I'm highly happy with my choice. Oh, the Nords have no cavalry. Interesting. Or nor do the Rodogs. Interesting. You are exhausted by the time you find the inn in Praven and fall asleep quickly. However, you awake before dawn and are eager to explore your surroundings. You venture out onto the streets, which are all deserted. All of a sudden, you hear the sounds that stands the hair of your neck on end. The rasp of a blade sliding from its scabbard. See, this is what Wanderlust gets you. Someone's trying to mug me already. Alright, where are you? Go to cover. Oh! Fireman, fire! Why aren't you reloading? Hello? Well, that'll do it! Sure. I was like, another person? Are you alright? Well, I guess you're alive at any rate. I'm not sure that we can say the same for the other fellow. That's one less thief to trouble our streets at night, although heaven knows he won't be the last. Anyway, maybe you can help me with something. Let's talk more inside. Out here, we don't know who's listening. I don't know why it wouldn't reload. In the face! Your first real fight, good luck. Yo, that almost went so bad. And then I cut his face. It was all over. When in doubt, you know. The merchant takes you to his house. Once inside, he stands by the door for a while, checking the street, and then finally, convinced you have not been followed, comes near you to speak. What's going on, friend? Merchant of Praven. Is there any lootables or anything? Oh yeah, just drop my mead somewhere. I mean, the graphics are definitely not great, but they're not terrible. Ooh, what do I got going on down here? Alright, nothing to interact with. Let's see what's going on with him. Yes, sir. Now, let me explain my proposition. We've always had brigands in the hills, driven to banditry by war, debt, or love of violence. Recently, however, they've been getting bolder, leaving their camps in the wild and venturing into town, looking for unwary prey. The watch commander tells us it's because of all the fighting on the frontiers, fewer men to keep an eye on the streets, but I'm not sure what to make of that. It seems to me that the most logical explanation is that these bandits have an ally inside the walls who helps them enter unnoticed and helps them identify particularly tempting targets. Last week, you see, they took my brother. I don't know what my brother was thinking, a lad from a prominent house out alone after dark in times like these. Rip. Same. Well, I suppose you were too, but you're a stranger here and didn't know how bad things had become. He had no such excuse, but he's family, so what can you do? If you don't protect your kin, then people will start thinking that you can't protect your investments either, and I can't have that. No doubt the gang will soon send word about a ransom, but I don't care to pay it. So here's my proposition. You look like you've had a bit of experience with the blade. I saw you cut that man's face. And more importantly, you must have had a bit of fire in your belly, or you wouldn't be coming to Calradia to seek your fortune. So, here's what I'm asking you to do. Gather a small party, track down these bandits to their lair, teach them a lesson they won't forget, and get my brother back safe. In return, you'll earn my lasting gratitude and a bit of silver. What do you say? Tell you what, I'm interested. Is this console version? This is console version. Yes, it is. Yes, it is indeed. You don't keep weapons you pick up during a fight. Reloads get interrupted by damage or movement. Ah, okay. Yo, what up, Rick? How you doing? There's no environmental loot, a loot screen after battles, or certain actions. Well, you know what? I appreciate you letting me know that, so that I don't waste time trying to look for stuff. Alright, I'm interested. You won't be able to do this by yourself, though. If you try and take on the whole gang single-handedly, the hunter will become the hunted. I'll warn. You'll first want to round up a group of volunteers. There's always a few lads in the villages around here looking for a bit of work. That's more interesting than tilling the soil or hauling water. They'll follow you if you pay. So, take this purse of 100 dinars. Consider it an advance on your reward. Go around the villages and use the money to hire some help. I'll reckon that you need at least 5 men to take on these bandits. Look at that frickin' future king. Very good, sir. I'll collect some men from around the villages. Good. You can find me again in the tavern here in Praven after you've got your group together. Then we'll speak about what to do next. Wow, first time YouTuber has called my name. Cool. Yo, that's what's up. That's what's up. Let's go. Okay, tutorial. You have taken your first quest. You may view your quest log by pressing console window button anytime in the game. Yo, thank you kindly. Much appreciated. Alright, where's the exit? Press B to leave now. You can press B to quickly exit any location in the game. Okay, here we are. Singapore. Yo, that's what's up. You just chilling, staying safe with all this craziness? What's this guy who's level 9? Yo, thank you kindly. Appreciate you, appreciate you. What's this level? What's this 9 over here? Look at this. Yo, I'm glad I picked the dog. The noble. We are the noble clan of the noble pupper. What am I doing with my life here? I need to get... Do I need to go to Asgard? He said there's places nearby to get troops, right? Can I see my quest somewhere, I assume? Hold on. Oh, just use the D-pad. All right, bet. Reports. Wait, what? You are not... Oh, goodness. Hold on. Sorry, getting used to the menu. You are not reading any books. I can read books to get smarter? I dig that. Oh, okay. You can recruit some villages and mercenaries from town taverns. Latter are quite expensive, though. Oh, okay. I appreciate that. All right, so I probably need to go up to Asgard then. Asgard? Is that Asgard like named after the Valhalla or whatever? I would like to find just if there's a collect. Oh, what did I get myself into? Okay, so that's it. Select a link to view the notes. Oh, I have a little cursor. Interesting. Alright, cool. So given March 23rd, 1257 by Merchant of Praven. Merchant of Praven wants you to collect at least 5 men from nearby villages. After you collect these men, find and speak with them. He is in the tavern at Praven. Alright, well let's go. So just click on it, I assume? Hold on, I want to look at my character. Alright, cool. Yeah, that's actually what I wanted to look at. Okay, so I've got a hunting crossbow, my bolts, and a rusty sword. No arrows, or no bow. So I should try to get one if I can. Okay, so right now I have no helm, no gloves, but I've got a chest, and I've got feet, and I've got a horse. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's real cool. And I got my shield with my crest on it, which is beautiful. And what does this do for me? +4 to party morale. So if I'm about to get in a fight, we could eat fish. Okay, cool. You're now viewing the overland map. Press A on the map to move your party to that location. Enter the selected town or pursue the selected party. Time will pause on the overland map if your party is not moving, waiting, or resting. To wait anywhere, simply press and hold down B button. Yo, that's really nice. That I can just look at everything and time doesn't pass. Use left bumper and right bumper to navigate through buttons below. Okay. Oh, I think I got there. You set up camp. What do you want to do? Is that because I hit A while he was running? Hold on, did I miss anything? I don't want to miss anything. If you want more in-depth explanations, you'll have to party invite me. Shit gets way complicated from here to type via Xbox. Sorry, but LOL. No, you're good. You're good, Money. I mean, you know, everybody's got to learn to walk at some point, right? Like, I appreciate the help definitely, but like I got to figure it out at some point. But if for some reason everything catches on fire, I might consider that. If you want to add me on Xbox, it's just SnowbodyHere. So let's just see what taking action means. I don't know if I'm at the place. Select a book to read. Retire from adventuring, back to camp menu. Yeah, I think it's just because I hit A. Perfect. The village of Asgard seems to be flourishing. I'm going to call it Asgard. The village of Asgard seems to be flourishing. The fields and orchards are humming with activity, and filled sacks of grain and drying meat testify to the productivity of the village's cropland and pasture land. You remember that this village and surrounding lands belong to the Count Baraz's kingdom of Swadia. The populace is indifferent to you, 0. Go to the village center, buy supplies from peasants, take a hostile action. Well, we came here to recruit volunteers, so we should probably recruit volunteers. I am interested in checking out this other stuff too, though. 60 dinars, he gave me 100, right? So I get a $40 profit. 6 Swadian root volunteers to follow you. That's a bargain. I'll do it. Alright, so I'm gonna laugh when I go in there and there's like guys at the bar and they're like, we'll do it for 20. You need to keep your guys fed or they'll stop following you. I figured. Yeah, right? I think I should recruit. Agreed. Yeah, get the recruit, spend the money even if it costs a bit. So 1 troop eats 1 food per day. If you don't have enough, you'll get a big morale penalty. With low penalty, troops may desert you with low morale. That makes sense. Yeah, 6 seems good. I feel good. But I still want to check out the village center. So let's see what's going on. Oh, what? Oh, this is cool. A sip of water here. Alright, what's good, y'all? Hold on, I want to go into, nice. Ah, it's my cousin, Village Elder. How are you, friend? Can I talk to you? Oh, I'm not trying to run you over. Good day, sir, and welcome to Asgard. I am the elder of this village. Do you have any tasks that I can help you with? I want to buy some supplies. I will pay with gold. Have you seen any enemies around here recently? Do you have any tasks I can help you with? Bandits have driven away our cattle. Our pastures are empty. If we had just a few heads of cattle, we could start to raise our herds again. How many animals do you need? I think 5 heads will suffice for a small herd. Then I will bring you the cattle you need. Will I get in trouble for picking up multiple quests? We'll see how it goes. Thank you, sir. We'll be praying for you night and day. I'll do my best. Oh, you know what? Hold on. How much food do I have? It might be worth buying food. About the task you asked of me, I can't do it. I'm sorry. I thought it over and there's no way. Are there any lads in the village who might want to seek their fortune in wars? I think 6 troops is fine for now, but I want to buy some supplies. I'll pay with gold. Of course, sir. Do you want goods or cattle? We have some food and other supplies in our storehouse. Come have a look. Okay. This is the trade screen. Press X to quickly buy or sell items. Does ale count? Can I feed my troops ale? That seems like that would be... Add it up, bud. Appreciate you. Cattle herding sucks. Have fun. Oh, no. Of course. Of course. I've already gotten myself into trouble. It's been 10 seconds. Dice for smoked fish. I don't know. Yo, for sure, Rick. No worries. I'm going to buy some ale. It costs 104. I'm not going to buy any ale. Oh, I could, though. I have 160 dinars. You must pay. No, I won't. No, I'm just kidding. Ale is a trade item only? I don't need ale. So what do I need to do to get them food? Do I need to just buy another smoked fish? Or is it like something you buy elsewhere? You can get cattle from village elders. The price varies. Getting the cattle to where you want them can be rather troublesome, though. Oh, yikes. Yikes. Well, you know. Ripperonis. I'm not going to buy anything right now. We're fine. We're fine, okay? Alright, let's go. Oh, I guess this is the village center. I'm talking to the village center. It's this guy, and then we'll see if there's anything fun up here. Is there any suitable maidens? Hello, madame. How are you? I assume I probably need to, of course, I probably need to find, like, a noble house or something, right? You can't talk to just random NPCs, can you? Oh, you can. Well, good day, sir. What can you tell me about this village? This is the village of Asgard, sir. Our village and the surrounding lands belong to Count Bernaz of the Kingdom of Swadia. He mostly produces pork, chicken, dried meat, smoked fish, ale, hides, wool, and flax bundles here. If you would like to learn more, you can speak with our village elder. He is nearby, right over there. How is life here? Times are hard, sir, but we must count our blessings. What is your trade? I can take what work I can, sir. I carry water or help the merchants with their loads or help build things if there are things to be built. What is the latest rumor around here? I haven't heard anything interesting lately. Okay, well, okay. What's the word, my guy? Man, it's hard to talk to people on your horse. Madame, how are you? How's life here? It's hard. They say that Emirza Noyan likes to torture his enemies. I wouldn't want to get on the bad side of that man. Oh, yikes. What is your trade? I work in breweries making ale. The poor folk drink a lot of it, as it's cheaper than wine. We make it in grain brought in from the countryside. Okay, cool. Okay, so we got our volunteers. We've got a thing to get cattle. I think that we should take a hostile action, and I think we should just wipe the whole town down now. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, let's see. So I guess leave. And let's go tell the guy that we've got those volunteers, right? Let me just go down to my notes. Let's click on collect 5 men and see if it updated. He's in the tavern in Praven. All right. Go to the castle, visit the tavern. The town of Praven seems to be flourishing. The people look well fed and relatively content. Craftsmen do a thriving business, and some migrants appear to be coming here from other regions to seek their luck. You see the banner of King Harless of Kingdom of Swadia over the town gates. The populace is indifference to you. Well, alright. I could also enter the arena, go to the marketplace, wait here for some time. 2 dinars per night. Ransom broker. There's my man right there. Do you have need for mercenaries, sir? Me and 2 of my mates are looking for a master. We join you for 399 dinars. Alright, but I can only hire one of you. Here's 133 dinars. Sorry, I don't need any other men right now. I bet you they would be OP, but I bet you it's not worth it. Ransom broker. Greetings to you, sir. You look like someone who should get to know me. Why is that? I broker ransoms for the poor wretches who are captured in the endless wars. Normally, I travel between the salt mines and the slave markets on the coast on commission from those whose relatives have gone missing. But if I'm out on errands of mercy and I come across fellows dragged around, a captive or two, well, there's no harm in a little speculative investment, is there? And you look like the type who might have a prisoner to sell. You can. More food types all give their morale boost, but multiple stacks of the same kind only give more stock. All the NPCs say roughly the same thing per town. Gotcha. Ransom broker slaver. Yeah, I get that clever change in name. Once he started describing to me his business, I was like, I see. What if their families can't pay? Well, then I spin them a few heartwarming tales of life on the galleys. You'd be surprised what sort of treasures a peasant can dig out of his crushed or wheedled out of his cousins, assuming he's got proper motivation. And if in the end they cannot come up with the silver, then there's always slave merchants who are looking for galley slaves. One cannot do heaven's work with an empty purse, you see. What can I get for a prisoner? It varies. I fancy that I have a fine eye for assessing a ransom. There are a dozen things about a man that will tell you whether he goes to bed hungry or dines each night on soft dumplings and goose. The real money, of course, is in the gentry, and if you ever want to do my job, you'll want to learn about every landowning family in Calradia, their estates, their heritage, their offspring, both lawful and bastard, and of course, their credit with the merchants. Would you be able to ransom me if I were taken? Of course, I'm welcome in every court in Calradia. There's not many who can say that, so always be sure to keep a pot of dinars buried somewhere and a loyal servant who can find it in a hurry. That's all I need to know, thank you. I wish to ransom one of my companions. Not this time, goodbye. Kalithi, hello there. From the look of you, I'd say you're expecting to get into some fights in the near future. Are you by any chance looking for some help? I could be. What's your story? Well, sir, as long as I can remember, I've had a weakness for pretty things, and it's got me into trouble, you see. I grew up in Malyard Castle as a bonded servant, working alongside my mother in kitchens. I would amuse myself by hunting mice through the pantries and sculleries. I was so good at it that I put the castle cats out of a job, and eventually the Lord realized that I might also be employed to track down bigger game. On certain errands of a type perhaps better left unsaid, needless to say, I found a number of opportunities to avail myself of trinkets that had formerly belonged to my lord's enemies. So I was able to buy myself out of bondage and find hire as a free agent. My last 2 jobs was here in Praven. There's actually a slaver too. He doesn't pay well, but he's always in tier here. The broker move every few days. Oh, interesting. Unfortunately, my last employer's wife had a lovely amulet of a kind I simply could not resist. She doesn't know it's missing yet, but she might soon. So tell me, are you looking for helpers? Sorry, lass, you sound like you might be trouble, right? Well, sir, let me tell you. I may not know how to read and write, but I know the quickest way to a man's heart is between his 4th and 5th rib, if you understand me. You can get... Oh, no, that's still... Gotcha. Okay. I don't know, Kalithi. I'm not really looking to get murdered. You're going to cost money. How much money do you cost? Of course, beggars can't be choosers right now, right? And I need dangerous people. Yeah, I know, right? Like, she's definitely messed up, but also awesome. That's good news, Captain. So how about paying me a little something to seal off our agreement? A mere 200 would be enough. Please don't take this the wrong way, but I've had some bad luck with employers in the past. Sorry, I can't afford that at the moment. See, she's not going to kill me now because she knows I'm just poor. Good day, dear sir. How can I help you? Have you heard of anyone in the realm who might have a job for a man like myself? Well, King Howard is often looking for mercenaries to fight in his war. Let me think some more. I have heard that the Count Delinard over in Uxhall has been worried about bandits establishing a hideout in his area. You may want to speak with him. Let me think some more. I've heard that Count Rafarch has been asking around for someone who might want to work. I'd watch yourself with him, though. You may want to speak with him. Let me think. There may be other work, of course. Lords and guildmasters often have other tasks that we don't hear about. Also, the villages around here frequently need help, although they'd be more likely to pay you with a wedge of cheese and goodwill than a cold hard dinars. I'll keep my ears open for other opportunities. You may want to ask again from time to time. Appreciate you. Any Argonians up here? Oh wait, wrong game. Okay, I think I met everybody. I think it's time to talk to the main man himself. How are you, merchant? She's loyal as hell most of the time, too. I kind of figured that she would be. Strangely enough, you know? Maybe it's just like that one mission she goes awry or something. Splendid work. You have hired enough men to take on the bandits. Now, travelers entering Praven have told us that there is a small group of robbers lurking on the outside of town. I suspect that they are all here from the same band, the one that took my brother. Hunt them down and defeat them, and they may make them disclose the location of their lair. Very well, I shall hunt for bandits. Why don't you come with us? Because I'm paying you to go take care of it. That's the short answer. The long answer is that I've got some leads to follow up here in town. And I have just as much of a chance of getting knocked on my head as you, if that's what you're asking, but I respect your question. Now, what do you say? Very well, I shall hunt for the bandits. I cannot deal with this matter at this time. Look for a party on the map that is marked blue. Those are the bandits. Okay. I wonder if I should look around real quick before I do that. I mean, I guess that's the biggest thing to do. But, like, I would have, like, take a walk around in the streets. Like, could I find some cool stuff? Guildmasters in every town, if you walk in the streets, they give you quests. They can pay. You can pay to set up a business to make passive income. Feel free. Oh, let's check it out. Let's check it out. Whoa. You swinging at me? Alright, I didn't want to talk to you either. Jeez. Armorer, how are you, my friend? Good day, what can I do for you? I'm looking for some equipment. Show me what you have. Of course, sir. You want to find better quality armor than these in all of Calradia. I do have some money. I could give myself some gear before I go into battle. That's not a bad idea, is it? Could also get a bow instead of a crossbow, maybe? I feel like it's smarter to get something I don't have, like a helm and a gloves. Thick Vagear War Mask. Plus 54 to head. Oh, buying price 48. Yeesh. Alright, hold on. Can I even afford anything? Probably not. Oh, you don't have like a piece of... There we go. Woolen cap. Perfect. Plus 3 to head. Serenid felt hat. Plus 5 to head. Why would I get this then? This is plus 6 to head. 21 to body, 4 to leg, 13 to leg. Do you have any cheap gloves? $298. In one of the cities, there is hidden armor. What? They vary in price, productivity depending on where you set them up. Hidden armor sounds good. Well, I'm just gonna buy this then. I'm gonna buy just the helm because there's no gloves that are cheap. Anyway. Tell me, what are people talking about these days? Well, nothing new lately. Prices, weather, the war, the same old things. Good talking to you, friend. Ah, the weaponsmith. How are you, friend? Good day. What can I do for you? I want to buy a new weapon. Show me your wares. Yes, sir. These arms are the best you'll find anywhere. How much for a bow? Way lots of money. Do I look like I'm made of dinars? Come on, man. Ooh, 33 for a hunting bow, though. What's that damage looking like? 15 piercing, I imagine that means? 37, of course. But I can shoot this way faster. I feel like I just need to learn how to get good with the cross bolts. How many do I have? 29? Should I buy more? I'll find a bow somewhere, or I'm gonna get some more money. I gotta be careful with my money right now. Alright, no one's talking about anything new. I don't remember which city. Maybe it's this city. Mind your manners within this walls, and I'll have no trouble, friend. Roger that. Roger that. Not up there. Let's go investigate. Well, hello, my friend, a horse merchant. Thinking of buying a horse. Good day, what can I do for you? You'll find out for horses, sir. You won't find any better horses anywhere. I would imagine a horse would be very expensive. Tell me, what are people talking about these days? Same old, huh? Are you leading me to the weapon? Lead me to the promised land. Alright, who else can we talk to? Who else is interesting here? Let's go to the shop. Bolts and arrows replenish after each battle. Carrying more arrows and bolts just give you more per battle. Oh, that's cool. You do know about the factions, right? Well, not very much, Rick. I'm pretty new to this. Oh, they vary in price and productivity of where you set them up. The shops you can invest in. Interesting. All right. Welcome, sir. What can I do for you? I want to buy a few items and perhaps sell some. Oh, is this all trade stuff? Buy low, sell high? Ooh, her ale is way cheaper, though. Could get that and then sell it at the community center and make a sweet profit. I don't actually know that I would make a sweet profit. I don't know that he would sell it to me at full price, you know. Alright, well, cool. The information can best be obtained from caravan masters and traveling merchants. If you want, I can send you to the district where foreign merchants stay at when they come to the town. If you spend some time there and listen and talk, you can learn a lot about what to buy and where to sell. Then I'll go and spend some time with these merchants. You overhear several discussions about the price of trade goods across the local area. You listen closely, trying to work out the best deals around. Where's he going? Uh-oh. As the party with the highest trade skill, you try to figure out the best goods to trade in. You find the following. Buying olives here and selling it at Suno would bring a profit of 29 dinars per item. Buying ale here and selling it at Dur Kuba would bring a profit of 32 dinars per item. Oh, I have gone down a rabbit trail here. No, head back. Leave. We gotta take this guy out. What do you want? I've been looking for you. Tell me where you keep your prisoners and I'll let you go. Those prisoners are only going free if you pay the ransom. Did you bring any silver? No, but I brought steel. Oh no, my meats are gonna spoil. Well, you know, what can you do? You've encountered a band of robbers. You have 7 troops fit for battle against their 4. Order your troops to attack without you? Heck no! Charge the enemy! Charge! Why are we in the river? Excuse me? Weird. Get 'em, boys. Dang, get 'em, boys. There you go. Let's go. Oh, one Swadian recruit was killed. Feels bad. Probably if I'd have gotten their time. 1 killed, 2 wounded. Robber, 1 wounded. 1 killed, 3 wounded. Alright. Hey, spare my life. Let me go and I'll go far away from here and learn an honest trade and you'll never hear me again. I'll spare your life. But in exchange, I want information. Either you or your mates kidnapped the brother of a prominent merchant in town. Tell me where you're hiding him. And give me your word that you'll stop troubling the people of these parts. And you can go free. Oh, bless you, sir. Bless you. We've done the lad no harm. We've been keeping him in a hideout near Asgard. I'll describe the area nearby in detail, so there's no mistaking it. Morale is excellent. Money 150 dinars. Weekly cost 5 dinars. Okay, gotcha. So that's how much my army costs. Okay. We've captured enemies here. We've got 2 looters. What do we do with these looters? Oh, yo, thank you so much for having me pick prisoner. The prison management, because now I've got the room for him. Cool. So I could sell him to the prisoner guy in Asgard. Awesome. I also picked up 13, 12, 24 to body, 21 4. Cool. Vedar. Ah, the kidnapper's hideout. Okay. I mean, am I ready for that? Can I recruit some people from Vedar? I feel like I should get more troops. The village of Vedar appears to be thriving. The fields and orchards are humming with activity, with filled sacks of grain and drying meat, testifying to the productivity of the village's cropland and pastureland. You remember that this village and the surrounding lands belong to Count Gainward of Kingdom of Swadia. The populace is indifferent to you, 0. No one here seems willing to join your party. Well, fine. Excuse me, madame. Where's the village chieftain? Is that you, friend? What can you tell me about the village? This is the village of Vedar, sir. Our village and the surrounding lands belong to Court Greenwald of Kingdom of Swadia. He mostly produces pork, chicken, bread, grain, dried meat, ale, and flax. Yeah. Right, they all say the same thing. That's what you're telling me. Villager, I need the town leader. How do I get off my horse? There we go. Cool. Is that you up there? Alright, cool. I'm super slow on foot. Oops. Well, that's cool. I didn't realize I had a kick. That'd be good for if someone has a shield. Good day, sir, and welcome to Vedar. I am the elder of this village. Do you have any tasks I can help you with? We're suffering greatly at the hands of a group of bandits. They take our food and livestock and kill anyone who doesn't obey them immediately. Our men are angry that we cannot defend ourselves, but we are only simple farmers. However, with some help, I think that some of the people here could be more than that. We just need an experienced warrior to teach them how to fight. I can teach you how to defend yourself. You will? Oh, splendid. We would be deeply indebted to you, sir. I'll instruct the village folk to assemble here and receive your training. If you can teach us how to defend ourselves, I promise you'll receive everything we can give you in return for your efforts. Did it happen? This might be too difficult at this level. Oh well. Oh no. Wait, are you gathering the people? Oh wow. 20 days to finish the quest. $30 days to finish the quest. Yo, where do I get cattle? Do you sell cattle, friend? I want to buy some supplies. I want to buy some cattle. Each for 171 dinars. How much you want? I was just kidding. I need to find cattle, don't I? Seen any minis around here? I'm sorry, sir. We have neither nor heard of any war parties. Parties. Are there any lads in the village you might want to seek their fortune in the war? I think 5 of whom I suspect would jump at a chance if you could pay 10 dinar each for their equipment. Does that suit you? Yeah. I mean 50. Yeah, that's fine. Tell them to make ready. Alright, this was not a waste. Cool. Can I save? Yes. Alright, let's try this bandit hideout. Hello? There we go. Train becomes an option in the village screen. Go to the village menu. Yeah. Wait, which might be too difficult? The training the other villagers or attacking the hideout? You approach the hideout. The looters don't appear to have spotted you yet. You could still sneak away unnoticed. The difficult approach to the site down a narrow defile means that only a handful of troops in your party will be able to join the attack, and they will be unable to bring their horses. If you initiate attack fails, the looters will easily be able to make their escape and disperse. Do you wish to attack the hideout or wait for another occasion? Training, because then you have to fight the bandits. Oh, okay. Yo, I don't like the sound of this. This sounds bad. But I saved. For glory! Alright, men. Let's go. You're my most trained men, except for you, Shoeless Joe Jackson. It's time for you to prove yourself. Ooh, got him. Ooh, you've improved your proficiency with crossbows to 32. Let's go. Alright, where's this last guy at? Shields up, men! You better hope he gets you before I get there. Ah! Ah ha ha! Anybody else? Are we victorious then? I need to find the brother. Thank you, sir, for rescuing me from those fiends. Did my brother Praven put you onto their tracks? Yes, I told him that I would find you. I advise you to return to your family as quickly as you can and be careful on the road. With their retreat cut off, the looters fall one by one to your determined attack. Their hideout and their ill-gotten gains are now yours. Oh my gosh. I got all kinds of stuff. Nothing's very good, but I got a bunch of stuff. No one had gloves. Is it really that hard to get gloves in this kingdom? How's the blades? Is that any better than what I've got? It does 29 cutting damage, I assume that is. This says 24 cutting damage. Oh, but I can also thrust with this for 19 piercing. Whereas this is just cutting damage. A butchering knife. It's way faster. With basically the same cutting but more piercing, right? Oh no, less piercing. Yeah, I mean, I like my sword. So I guess just take all? I don't really sell it from here, right? Alright, let's go sell this stuff. I don't know if I can sell here, actually. We'll go to the village center anyway. I don't think he was willing looking to buy anything. He was just going to sell me goods. I'll see that. Knife does not have any reach. Oh, that's a really good point, Elaine. That's a really good point. Alright, hold on. What did I miss here? Good luck, bro. I'm off to bed. Feel free to hit me up at a later date if you end up needing help. Also, left on the D-pad to access squad command system during battle. Good luck, bud. Yo, Money, it was good chilling with you. Thank you kindly. Lady Elaine, when shooting long distances, you have to shoot higher because the arrow bolt drops as it goes further. Gotcha. It takes everything and sell what you don't need. Knife to side reach. I think you get better prices from the town. They don't have any money. Gotcha. Makes sense. So I need to go to the marketplace then. And I need to trade with the arms merchant or assess the local prices. You overhear several discussions about the price of trade goods across the local area. I'm so goofy. I keep doing this. Buying ale here and selling it sooner would be a profit of 42. Buying leather work and buying wool, cool. I'm not actually doing all that stuff just yet. Okay. So, do I give my troops anything? Are they good? Do they not need weapons and armor? I'm just gonna sell everything. Is there like a quick sell? You don't need to give anything to troops. Nice. Nice. There has to be a quick way to do this, but I don't see it, so I'm just going to do it like this for now. There we go. Alright, so that kind of paid for the army. Made a little money on top. I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay. So I'm going to receive 107 dinars, and I don't need any of that junk. So the only other thing I need to do is I need to ideally get the cows, and I need to train the guys against the bandits. That's probably a good place to go, isn't it, the arena? We gotta make a name for ourselves. Good day, friend. If you came to watch the tournaments, you came in vain. There won't be a tournament here anytime soon. Tournaments? So they hold tournaments here? Yes, you should see the place during one of the tournament fights. Everyone in town and nearby villages comes here. The crowds become mad with excitement. Anyways, as I said, there won't be an event here soon, so there isn't much to see, except there's an official duel every now and then, and of course we have melee fights almost every day. Tell me about the melee fights. Fighter and knights get bored waiting for the next tournament, so they've invented the training melee. It's a simple idea, really. Fighters jump into the arena with a weapon. There are no rules, no teams. Everyone beats at each other until there's only one fighter left standing. Sound fun? Is there a reward? There is, actually. Some of the wealthy townsmen offer prizes for those fighters who show great skill in the fights. If you can beat 3 opponents before going down, you'll earn 5 dinars. You'll get 10 dinars for striking down at least 6 opponents, 25 dinars if you can defeat 10 opponents, and 60 dinars if you can survive long enough to beat 20 opponents. If you manage to beat the last man standing, you'll earn a great prize of the fights, 250 dinars. Sounds good, eh? Oh! Can I join too? You would have to be out of your mind not to. Of course, these melee fights are open to all. Actually, there's going to be a fight soon. You can go ahead and hop in if you want to. Good, that's what I'm going to do. Let's go. Yeah, you managed to take down 2 opponents. Not bad, but that won't bring any prize money now. Now, if you were I would go back there and show everyone what I can do. Let's try this again. Oh, cool. Gotcha, so this is not a free-for-all. Dang. But a good fight, good moves. You definitely show promise. You earned a prize of 5 dinars for knocking out 3 opponents. Get me back in there. Why do I keep having a bow? I'm about to knock the F out. Dang. Yo, give me a real weapon. There we go. Now we got a weapon. Who's next, huh? The side strikes are the fastest. Who else wants a piece? Ah! What about that? Your performance was amazing! You are without a doubt a very skilled fighter. Not everyone can knock down 11 people in their fights. Of course you deserve a prize. With that performance, 25 dinars. Nice, eh? That went quite well. Hey! I hear you, Rick. I hear you. I need to knock out 29 of them. Oh, you can pick up fallen enemies' weapons. Ah. It's been ages since I've played native single player. Yo. I think somewhere in the map of the training field you can get some instruction from trainers there. Nice. But I need to like level up my stuff really in the long run, right? So I like knock those people out like in one strike and like I could take a bajillion strikes. Alright, well that was fun. Let's go to the castle. Let's introduce ourselves to the royalty. King Halorus, how are you? Do I know you? I am SnowbodyHere. I am King Halorus, the ruler of Kingdom Swadian, the Lord of Praven. I see that you carry a nobleman's banner, although I do not recognize the device. Know that I am always looking for good men to fight for me, once they prove themselves to be worthy of my trust. My lord, I have come to offer you my sword and vassalage. I wish to ask you something. Do you have any tasks for me? I need to send a letter to Count Trindian, who should be currently at Zanuzka Castle. If you would be willing to head toward there, would you deliver to him? The letter needs to be delivered in his hands in 30 days. Certainly, I intend to pass by Zagunda Castle, and it would be no trouble. I'm no errand boy, sir. Hire a courier for your trivalies. No, that's fine. I appreciate SnowbodyHere. Here, here's the letter and a small sum to cover your travel expenses. Give my regards to Count Trindian when you see him. Sounds good. Now I just need to go find me some cattle. You get some nice start XP from the trainers, if I remember correctly. Interesting. I don't see cattle on the map. Rip. This is where I need to go, right? To Varan Castle. Wait, I don't want to leave yet. I forgot. I need to go talk to the merchant. Hello, my friend. Well, my brother is home safe. I'm not sure what to do with him. Maybe pack him off to a university outside of Calradia. That way, if he gets knocked on the head in the street brawl, there's no one can say it's my fault. Well, that's not your problem. Here's the rest of your reward. It's well earned. The money's most welcome. I'm glad to have been of some service. Good. Now, are you interested in making some more? Possibly. What do you need? Remember how I told you the bandits have an ally inside these walls? I think I know who it is. The captain of the watch, no less. Some months ago, this captain, seeing the amount of profit we merchants were making from trade across the frontiers, decided to borrow some money to sponsor a caravan. Unfortunately, like many who are new to commerce, he failed to realize the great profit only comes with great risk. So he sank all of his money into the most expensive commodities, and of course, his caravan was captured and looted, and he lost everything. As a consequence, it seems our captain turned into villainy to recoup his fortune. I suppose I'd do the same if, the heavens forbid, I ever faced indebtedness and ruination. Now, any watch captain worth his salary will have a few thieves and robbers on his payroll to inform on the rest, but our captain decides to employ these bastards wholesale. He brings them into towns, lets them do as they will, and takes a share of their take. You've heard of poachers turning gamekeepers? Well, in the unfortunate land of Calradia, sometimes the gamekeepers will turn poacher. Luckily, there are still a few brave, honest souls in the watch who have told me how he works. Now, here's my plan. I could bring this to the attention of King Haurus, lord of the city, but that would mean an inquiry. My word against the captains and witnesses can be brought, and evidence destroyed. Or maybe the whole thing will be forgotten if the enemy comes across the border again. And all I'll get for my trouble is a knife to the ribs. In time of war, you see a king's eye wander far from his domain, and his subjects suffer. So I've got another idea. I've got a small group of townsfolk together. Here are some men in my employ, and some others who have lost relatives to these bandits, and we'll storm the captain's home and bring him in chains before King Haurus, hopefully with a few captured bandits to explain how things stack up. All I need now is someone to lead my little army into battle, and I can't think of anyone better than you, so what do you say? Swady is a difficult faction to fight for as they border many other factions and as such end up in wars with most of them. And then Haurus decides that the proper way to war is to throw a feast after another. Lol. Huh. I mean, how do you know I know that you're telling me the truth? Oh, well, I suppose it's possible that I found a dozen bandits who are willing to give their lives to give a passing stranger a false impression of life in Old Praven. Well, I guess you can't really know if my word is good, but I reckon you've learned by now that my money is good, and there's another 100 dinars, or maybe a bit more, that's waiting for you if you'll do me this last little favor. So what do you say? All right, I'll lead your men. Splendid. It's been a long time since I stacked stakes so much on a single throw of the dice, and frankly, I find it exhilarating. My men are ready to move on your word. Are you ready? Yes. Give them the sign. Good. Now strike hard, strike fast. The captain and his henchmen won't know what hit them. May the heavens be with you. You leave the tavern and go out to the streets. Nervous-looking young men are waiting in every street corner. You can see that they have daggers and clubs concealed under their clothes and catch a mixture of fear and anticipation and pride and the quick looks that they throw at you and pass by. Praying that your enemies have not been alarmed by this all-too-obvious bunch of plotters, you check your weapons for one last time and prepare yourself for the action ahead. Yikes. It's time, lads. Up and at 'em. Wait, what? Oh, these are the leaders. Gotcha. Cool. You advanced to level 2. Let's go. The remaining few bandits scatter off to the town's narrow alleys, only to be hunted down one by one by the angry townsfolk. Making sure that your victory is complete and all the wounded have been taken care of, you and the merchants head to his house to review the day's events. Ha! Well done. I saw at least 3 of the enemy go down before you. Keep fighting like that, and you'll make quite a name for yourself in this land. Unfortunately, about 9 of my lads got themselves wounded. I should go look to them. Let every villain learn to fear the name of SnowbodyHere. The heavens alone grant us victory. I'm glad to see that you're alive too. Yes, yes. Now, a couple of my boys have the watch captain pinned down in the back room with a knife to his throat. I'll need to go drag him before the King Howard and explain what the breach of this peace is all about. You don't need to be a part of that, though. I'll tell you what. If all goes well, I'll meet you in the tavern again shortly and let you know how it came out. If you don't see me in the tavern, but instead see my head on a spike over the city gate, I'll assume you know enough to stay out of town for a while and forget this whole episode ever happened. So hopefully we meet again. Doing a good service, man. Okay, let's... The training field. Alright, I'll check that out, because Elaine said to check that out. I'm going to go deliver the letter. How are we doing on the cattle thing? The elder of the village of Asgan asked you to bring them 5 heads of cattle. Did they expect me to buy them? Hold on. Pause. Alright, let's go to Vadar, but let's save first. And then wait, I've leveled up, right? So does that mean I can spend? Yes, it does. That's exactly what that means. So let's get more hit points. And then now... I feel like prison management is useful. Oh, I forgot to sell the prisoners I had already. Strength only increases it by 1, but Iron Flesh increases hit points by 2. I feel like when I get better armor, it's all, but it makes me naked, so it doesn't matter what my armor is. Huh. As the party member with the highest training skill 1, you expect that getting some peasants ready for practice will take 11 hours. Train them. You put the peasants through the basics of soldiering, disciplines, and the obedience. You think one of them has fully grasped the training and is ready for some practice. After beating your last opponent, you explain to the peasants how to better defend themselves against such an attack. Hopefully they'll take the experience on board and will be better prepared next time. Gotta train 5 of them. You put the peasants to training. One of them has grasped it. Start the fight. They're like, bro, I don't want to freaking go to his army. He beats you up. Alright, this should be the last one. What's a good faction to go with then? Anyone you'd recommend, Elaine? As you get ready to continue the training, a sentry from the village runs up to you shouting alarms. The bandits have been spotted on the horizon, riding hard for Vidar. The elder begs that you organize your newly trained militia and face them. Oh, snap. Wait, where are these fools at? Oh, snap. Why did it have me facing that direction? At least I brought my army with me, it looks like. Let's go! Let's go! Ah! 2 Swadians were killed. No! 9 were killed, 4 were wounded. Oh my gosh. 18 were killed. Bandits are broken. Those few who remain run off with their tails between their legs, terrified of the peasants and their new champion. The villagers have little left in the way of wealth after their ordeal, but they offer you all they can find to show their gratitude. Take it as your just due. Refuse stating that they need these items more than you do. Let's go. The village of Vidar appears to be thriving. The fields and orchards are humming with activity and fields grain. That didn't do me any good, did it? 1 trading route volunteers to follow you. Alright, let's do it. I thought I'd get some like reputation as like a hero or something. I go Swadia, but that's just me. Nords have nice infantry suits, so maybe that. Nords sound fun. So do I have to buy the cattle here? Different factions have different strengths. Swadia has okay infantry and strong cavalry. Nords have strong infantry, although no cavalry at all, like infantry troops though. I like infantry troops though, except against Kergits. Vegars are best bowmen in my opinion. Kergits are on horses all the time, and their horse archers can be really good on plains. They're really bad on sieges though. Sarans have strong cavalry, Reduks are pretty okay all-around troops. Yeah, strong cavalry sounds intense. So this is what I have to do, is get these cattle and then deliver them. I feel like I lost my cows or something. I like having Nord infantry, Swadian cavalry, and Vengir's bowmen. Oh, with that you need to note if your faction on war against some other faction and faction's troop on your party get a morale penalty. That makes sense. So if you have Nords in your army and you fight the Nords, they're going to be upset about it. Oh no, that's not what I meant to do. F my life. So do I have my cows with me, or did I drive them onward to like leave me? What happened? Yeah, I interacted with him on the map, and I hit drive onward, and now I don't see him anymore. Where'd they go? How do I reload? Do I need to just quit without saving? Load game. Gotcha. Well, I'm gonna wait until I have enough to do all 3. Or all 5. Gotcha. Why are we going so slow? You're at the Tervan Castle. You see the banner of Count Roughguard, the Kingdom Swady of the castle. You go to the Lord's Hall. Hello, my lord. Got a letter for you. I think I have a letter for you. Terrandia. I'm in Tervania, aren't I? Lol. Suno. Dear. Telrog. Oh wait, what did I just do? Hold on. Don't go there. Don't go to the middle of nowhere. Don't do it, friend. Alright, good. You're still chilling. Tradian. Count Tradian was believed to be at Newsta Castle. Whatever that crazy word is. Whoa, fam. Guess let's deliver the message. Or click the name on that quest and then show on map. Yeah, I bet. For sure, for sure, for sure. I thought about it. I was like, come on. They've got all these links. There's got to be a way. I think that's me right there, isn't it? Yeah. You come across a battle between Count Grainwald's party and looters. You decide to move in and help Count Grainwald's party. You're helping the Count Grainwald's party against the looters. You have 73 troops fit for battle against the enemy's 11. Charge the enemy. Come in. We don't need looters in our land. Dang. No casualties, no casualties. Thanks for the help, stranger. We haven't met properly yet, have we? What is your name? My name is SnowbodyHere. Well met, SnowbodyHere. I'm Count Grainwald. Thank you for your help, and I hope we meet again. "15 ready to be upgraded. Upgraded to Swadian Militia." Yeah. Why not, right? Oh, and then it starts becoming choices. That makes sense. What can I do with these looters? Just sell them. He might not be in it there anymore. They like to move. You can reload the light crossbow on the horse. I did not remember that. Yeah, it was reloading better for me there than it was on the standing on the ground with it. Count Tredian is in the field at the moment. He should be close to Jimichi at the moment. I don't know you well. I am wife of Count Tredian, mother of Count Rockbarth, mother to Lady Arenia. Is there anything I can do to win your favor? I must beg my leave. Jimichi, huh? Did that get updated in my notes? Of course not. doesn't seem updated. Where's Jimichi? Can't be too far away, right? What if I go like this? What if I go, yeah, there we go. Oh my gosh. It was at the bottom of the Lord? Oh. Report is current. I see. I see. I know, right? That's what I was thinking. He's raiding that village. It's messed up. They're my allies, right? Or they're at least friendly with me. Who's that 9 person? Oh god, she doesn't know because she's a different faction, isn't she? Oh my gosh. No. No way. Of course. Of course. Must beg my leave. You approach the training field where you can practice your martial skills. What kind of training do you want to do? Good day to you, lad. You look like another adventurer who has come to this land to try his chance in these lands. So trust my word, you won't be able to survive long unless you know how to fight for yourself out in a tight spot. Thank you for your advice. This place looks like a training field. Maybe I can learn about fighting here. I think I'm actually good. Terivian, where are you, my friend? Where are you? No wonder y'all were saying scouting would be good, just so you can see the frickin' who the other people are. I mean, I don't want to just go somewhere who's looted. I guess let's check with Almira. See if they randomly know where it is. Otherwise, I might need to go back there and see. I'm out of food. Where do I go to get food? Well, I guess let's go to Ceramish. Or do I need, like, castles don't seem like they have a place to buy food. I need, like, a town. Or is this like a city center, not just a castle? Is there a Cuba? Let's go to Halamar. Villages in town. Your party has nothing to eat. The party loses 3 morale. Gross. I feel like nothing good has happened. Oh, I see how it works. So you specify a save slot and then all the autosaves are going to save over that save slot. Interesting. Let's see what this was. Gotcha. Yo, speaking of hunger, I'm kind of hungry. Like how people are just getting raided and castles are under siege. It's like, don't mind me, just passing through. There we are. See if I can hit that guy and then come down to like Berglund here and buy some food or something. Or Immerin. Oh, there we go. Cool. I didn't realize that. Is there no way to sprint? Tell me the location of Tridian. He's traveling here. Cool. Chile's at the moment. Welcome back. Well, I gotta get some sleep. I wish you luck in your travels. Thank you kindly, Lady Elaine. I really appreciate all the help you were giving me. Appreciate all the information. I feel like I should probably just wait here then. But she said it's next to... Celeste or whatever. This game is intense. It's cool though. Well, it doesn't seem like it would make sense to go all the way there. If he's coming here, like, I should probably just wait here, you know? I don't know, but I'll be right back. All right. Let's see here. So he's headed here. So theoretically, if I just big chill, he should get here, right? Well, now we have nothing to eat again. Whoa! What happened to all my wealth? Didn't I have like 500 or something? I'm just kind of just loading for science now. Oh, he's here. When did you get here, you rascal? Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna get some food though, and then I'll be back. So thank you all everybody who was chilling with me while I was playing some Mountain Blade. It was a good time. I think the puppy dog needs to go outside as well. So let me see if I can find some homie to raid Joel onto, who's still gaming and doing some good stuff. And I will catch y'all again very, very, very soon.